What is up, guys? It's Merrick here with Tech Brothers. You guys might be wondering why the lack of videos. Well, there's a good explanation for that. We both currently are in college. My brother's a freshman in college, and I'm currently a senior, and we had to get moved back into things to start school because we started about a week ago. So we're going to be cranking out videos in the upcoming week, so make sure to stay tuned. For this one, we've got something that many of you have been asking for. What's on my iMac or MacBook Pro, and what apps do I use on a daily basis that I find most useful? So let's get into it.
Let's take them back to 1982 just quickly.
As many of you might noticed, we're currently running OS X Yosemite. And we're just going to start here on the far left-hand corner of the dock, and obviously we've got our Finder app. Then this one right here we think is pretty useful. It's called Clean My Mac, and basically what this does is it just scans your computer and clears all your caches, all old and large files that you haven't used in a while, cleans up your trash. You can uninstall apps from this as well. It's basically a pretty simple to use interface app that basically keeps your computer running fast and cleans it up a little bit and clears up some space. So we enjoy that pretty good. It stays in our daily arsenal for sure. Next, we've got just our basic mail app. We've used some other mail clients such as Sparrow and other apps such as this, and upgrading to Yosemite, we found that the new mail app is by far the best we've used, the best experience at least. Very simple and sleek and streamlined, and we like this one over all the rest. Before Yosemite though, we did use Sparrow the majority of the time. Then we've got our basic Launchpad, mission control, system preferences, calendar, app store, basically all your crapple apps is what we like to call them, just your crap Apple apps that just come pre-installed, but they're pretty handy. We like to have the calendar app so we can just constantly see what day it is and all that good stuff. Then we've got iTunes, which we don't use very much unless we're backing up our phones or something to that degree. The Messages app. Now this has to be the most handy feature that we've come across when it comes to sharing pictures and different things across devices. So for example, if I'm sharing pictures with myself to my cell phone or something, I'll just shoot myself a message through the Message app, or to my brother or to one of my clients to show them a few sneak peeks. It's just very easy if they have iPhones because the two devices communicate so well together. Everything's very in one, you could say, how they communicate together. Next, we've got Spotify, which is how we play all of our music, just because all the playlists go from each device. We always have all the newest music. If we want any like underground stuff like that or up and coming artists, we'll obviously download them, support the artist, and but yeah, Spotify is a great app. If you guys don't have a music service plan, I think it's like $8-10 a month. Definitely check this out. Now we've got the Safari and Chrome debate. What do we use and what do we prefer to use on a daily basis? Since upgrading to Yosemite, I've definitely seen myself using the Safari app more often than I used to. I would have told you I'm a 24/7 Chrome user before this, just because of the speed and the simplicity and just how it uses, I guess you could say. Next, we've got our FaceTime app, which we use to communicate with our family, people who aren't close to us because we're obviously off at school. So this keeps us in touch video-wise with our mom, dad, aunt, uncle, cousins, all that good stuff. Next, we've got Final Cut Pro and Compressor. These two go hand in hand. We do dabble with Premiere a lot. If I'm doing video for more of like a wedding style type video, not YouTube, we definitely use Premiere, but we just like the simplicity of Final Cut, and it's just a nice layout. Apple makes good things and they look good, and it's just more of a joy to use than let's, premiere. Then we've got Photoshop, which I use for my photography. Most of my stuff's done in Lightroom. And then we've got Illustrator, CS6. We haven't upgraded the cloud service just because we like to have those dedicated apps on our computer. And, there really hasn't been a huge need to upgrade to these Creative Cloud Suite apps yet. So those are the 3 apps I use most for, whether it be page layout, any of that stuff, photography. Those are my go-to apps. Then I've got Pass, which is a photo sharing app. I share my photos with my clients using this app. Photo Bulk, which basically you can throw a bulk of big set of photos in and downsize them, put logos on them, watermarks, etc. Then we've got iMovie. Probably should take that off because I never use it. We'll remove that. Evernote is our note-taking app, or at least mine. McKenna's might be different, but when I'm in school, if I have my computer out, I use Evernote because it also syncs to all my other devices. So I have all my notes, whether it be on my iPhone, my MacBook Pro, my iMac, iPad, whatever it might be. Then we've got the app suites, and this is a big discussion between what apps we like to use. We definitely prefer the Apple apps, Pages, Keynote, Numbers over your Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. The reason being, just again, down to design, the simplicity is much better. The usability is much better. We grew up with the Word apps or the Microsoft Suite apps, but after experiencing these better Suite apps that Apple offers, we've noticed that we use these much more often. And when we turn something in online to a teacher or something, we just export to a PDF, and that way we can still use our design in Pages rather than transporting it to Word. Then there's Alfred. With Yosemite, it has a new Finder system, so a new Spotlight system, so I don't really use this much anymore. Then we've got Notes, which we use often. It syncs between devices, maps, etc. Now we're going to go through a couple of useful features that we like. Many of you guys might not know about hot corners. It's something that you can enable to enable certain gestures to each corner of the screen, whether it be to sleep your screen. So like, for example, on my far right hand corner, if I drag my mouse to the corner, it sleeps the screen, and then I've got to put my password back in. But yeah, it's just easy, and much easier than going up here to your top right hand corner, sleeping, all that good stuff. So we like that. Probably my most handy app would have to be Window Tidy, and this you can download actually in the Mac App Store, I believe. I think it's $19.99. It might be a little less now since when I purchased it, but it definitely has to be the best money I've ever spent for organizing my desktop. It's so easy. You just you set it up to size of windows that you like, and basically you just drag and drop into these little presets that I've already made that I find most handy, and literally the window just shoots and downsizes to that specific one. So that's basically what we have running on our computers right now. McKenna's might be a little different. If you guys are interested in what he has on his computer, comment or let us know down below, and he can upload it. He's currently studying architecture, so his workflow might be a little different than mine. He might use a few different apps. If you guys are interested in seeing that, just again comment down below. And if you guys are interested in seeing any other types of videos, just comment that down below. Yeah, that's basically all we have for this one. If you guys have any suggestions about what can improve our workflow, let us know. We've got some more videos coming out soon. Until next time, well, yeah, until next time.